Hello Cancer, it's Caleb's Tarot. How are you guys? I hope you're well. Today we're doing your 16th to the 31st Love Tarot readings, okay? I'm using a new deck, this one right here, and I love the images on it. It's dead intricate. This one is the Harmonious Tarot. I love the imagery on this. It's by Walter Crane and Ernest Fitzpatrick. Let's get stuck in, you guys. Let me know what you think to the new deck. I'll be involving the Gilded Tarot and the Romance Angels as usual into this as well. So, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer. What's the love energies for Cancer? 16th to the 31st of May, 2019. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer. Love for Cancer. Okay. Let's do the real nice, good shuffle. Cancer. Okay. I'll cut the deck and get stuck in, you guys. And see what's crack-a-lacking for you in the love department for the next half of the month from the 16th. So, up first, we have got the King of Swords in the reverse. Some of you may have been dealing with air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I've got the Seven of Swords reversed as well. Okay, this usually means that someone's definitely told a lie. There's no smoke without fire. But that Seven of Swords is reversed, so it may not actually be as bad as you think it is. So you may have initially thought, oh good God, someone's lied about this, so it must be, they must be doing this, or they must be up to this. And it's like, no, it's not actually that bad. They probably will come out and tell you the truth eventually. It's just, there's a bit of, how can I explain this? Mental anxiety surrounding this person in the meantime, because you're thinking the worst of the situation, which quite rightly really, because they have not been honest about something. And for it to be the King in the reverse, this is something quite serious that they may have forcefully misguided you to believe. So I have the Four of Pentacles here. Continue. I've got the Moon. We've got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And I've also got the Eight of Swords. So yeah, Cancer, like I say, this is definitely what I would call a misunderstanding of some sort. You are right, there is no smoke without fire, and whoever this person is that may not have been completely honest with you, it seems like they're definitely hanging on to the truth. They're not quite ready to come clean about what's really been going on. But like I say, what you've been thinking is the problem may not actually be, it may not be as bad as that. So the Moon is here, so this is about looking deeper under the surface as to what's going on. And then we have some advice. Anxiety at this stage is not going to help you. This person needs a little bit more tact in order to come forward, in order to tell the truth. I mean, do you see the image on this card? I know it's a little bit blurry, but it's like this guy is bending down to help this guy up. He realises there's something wrong. He's bending down to help him up. So this is more about if you're dealing with somebody who's not been completely honest, and they're very anxious about telling the truth, and they're not ready to come clean just yet. Again, this is about. That's why I love this deck. It's so intricate. They cannot move on until they come clean about something. Everything's guarded about this. And it's really bothering them. Now, I'm not going to lie, this could be linked to something in their past, which definitely warrants clarification. So, you may have only just met this person or just started dating this person, and you're feeling like something's off, they're not telling me something. You may be thinking the worst. I've just got this, something's off, something's not right, something's not adding up. And you'd be right to think that. It's just, it's not actually as bad as you think it is. There may be just a bit of embarrassment more than anything about telling you the truth about this. They're definitely hiding something. So I've got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. And the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, you're absolutely dead set that whatever this is could be a game changer in this situation. I really don't get the vibe that it is. And I think that you could be being a little bit, jumping the gun a little bit more than anything. The Six of Swords in the reverse. So this is going to end up creating a lot of drama the more you push it. The Three of Cups. If you value this person and you care about this person may be a friend. Or someone who you consider a friend. Something that's progressing. This could be very early days. Whatever this is. This person's very reluctant to come out and say. And I'm wondering if, because that King is in the reverse, they could fear judgment or judge a comment that's judgmental. Which doesn't help the situation. They are trying to remove themselves from whatever it is that they're holding back. But they're still struggling to move forward in the process. Pride may be in the way. But they will, it could work both ways. They have regrets over the past that they may not be telling you. You know, when you start getting to know someone and they're telling you about themselves and some things just don't add up. Maybe it's about a previous relationship and something's just not adding up. Cancers are very placid people. I do feel like you guys are definitely in two minds as to whether to let this go or not, as to whether to trust this person or not, because you try to see the good in everybody, let's be honest. But this is something you're not letting go of. This is something you're not moving away from. You're very determined to find out what this is, which is causing a lot of stress and anxiety on your part. The thing is, this person is definitely committed to the situation. They're definitely committed to the dating or to whatever this may turn into, and you do have their full attention. It's just not moving forward for you because of this one little niggle. You demand the truth, you want the truth, you expect the truth, you want to cut through the bullshit to see what's real and what's not. They, on the other hand, are feeling very emotionally drained, even heartbroken. This definitely could involve an ex. They're releasing burdens in their own sweet time, and they definitely don't want to feel pushed into this situation. So what I mean, we have this head over heart decision. Now the Seven of Swords here is in the upright, so this could probably be more along the lines of, for example, this is why they say it's not as bad as it is as you think it is. So this is just an example, don't take this at face value, but maybe they've told you an ex cheated on them, when in reality it may have been them that cheated on their ex. Now that does not define, if this is in the person's past and they've clearly spent a lot of time getting over that aspect to their character, that does not necessarily mean that they're going to do that to you. So that could explain this Seven of Swords in the reverse now. Yes, this may have happened, but it doesn't impact their future. So what I mean, and this is you guys still not being completely satisfied with that answer here, because you want to get what you deserve, but we do have a bit of a clingy sort of, less clingy, it's more like it's needy. It's like, I need to understand this situation before I go any further. Now quite right, you need to know the person that you're going to be dating. You need to know what their deal is and whether or not they're worth pursuing. And yes, for you, this could be a game changer. But at the same time, if you sense distrust or dishonesty with a particular person, and you're not really getting clear answers from them, you really do have two options, Cancer. You can either stick with this in the hope that once you get the truth, you know, they say the truth will set you free. But if it's not the kind of truth that you want to hear, there's Seven of Swords right there and the Three of Swords. This person's definitely been a bit of a, how can we put it? A bit of an explorer, a bit of a wanderer in the past. And there may be the reason why this is coming up, if that is the case, there may be, because I've got the friendship card here, with the Seven of Swords underneath that. So this may be a simple case of you've got mutual friends and this person's very, very, very concerned about what someone tells you about them. That's why they would rather be the one to tell you. So I'm wondering if, for some of you, you've heard hearsay and gossip about someone that you're dating, and they are still very reluctant to discuss this with you. Why? Because it's in their past. I think the key here is, if you think anything of this person and you don't know what to believe, for one, follow your gut, follow your intuition, stop listening to hearsay. I've got no doubt, if you've been told something about who you're dating now, it was said with good intent, someone was clearly trying to protect you. But at the same time, if you need to make this decision of whether or not you're going to give them the benefit of the doubt, they may tell you in their own sweet time, but yes, I must admit, pride is in the way a little bit at the moment, so they probably won't tell you anytime soon. And if this is causing anxiety and stopping you from moving forward with this person, I suppose really you need to make the decision of whether this is worth it or not. So that's the thing with tarot and spirit. We can only guide you with the information that we can, but it ultimately is up to you to do the hard work and make that final decision. We can say, if this happens, this happens. If this happens, this happens. It really is up to you to make the decision as to whether you think it's worth it or not. Sorry guys, I've got a frog in my throat. Some of you might not feel like you can talk, like you can ask. You're just waiting on this person to deliver what you need to move forward. Now, for others of you, this could be totally on the flip side. You could find out that an ex has gotten involved with a friend of yours. You know this ex has cheated, and you want to pre-warn your friend. And this friend may not want to know. That could be what this is. This friend may not want to know. This friend may not care. Again, be like the spirit of the tarot, I suppose. Deliver the information, but ultimately leave the decision with them. And don't delve into anything manipulative. Say it out of love, say it out of care, and leave it at that. Whatever they do from here on out, whether they end up regretting it or not, is, again, it's their prerogative. You cannot force somebody. Right, I think I'll leave that there then, Cancer, and I wish you guys all the best moving forward. If anyone wants personal reading, feel free to email me, but otherwise, you guys, I wish you a fabulous end to the month of May, and we'll speak soon. Take care, bye for now.